General Hospital. Spoilers for Wednesday. The 11th of February 2026, Jason loses it, Carly's death wish, and can we please talk about Molly? Okay, look. I'm on my third coffee of the morning, and honestly, I'm not sure it's even working. You guys know how it is? You sit down to write about Port Charles thinking today is going to be a normal day, and then you see the spoilers for Wednesday, February 11, and you just have to laugh. Or cry. Or maybe both, I don't know. It's been a long week and we're only halfway through. So let's just dive into this mess, shall we? Because there is a lot happening in this episode, and some of it makes me want to scream at the TV screen, and the episode hasn't even aired yet. First up, let's talk about Jason Morgan. Stone Cold himself. Although, is he even stone cold anymore? I feel like the writers have been trying to make him like stone lukewarm lately. Anyway, the spoilers say Jason is going to have an outburst at Sunny's place. An outburst. Jason. The guy who usually expresses emotion by slightly raising one eyebrow or maybe clenching his jaw a little tighter? But apparently he's furious with himself. And why? Because of Anna Devane. He feels responsible for whatever mess Anna is in right now. And honestly, he should. Okay, maybe that's harsh. I love Jason, you guys know I do, but sometimes the man takes on way too much guilt, and other times he completely ignores the obvious. Sunny being Sunny is going to try to talk him down. He's going to push Jason to cut himself some slack because he's had a lot on his plate. Yeah, Sunny, we know. We all have a lot on our plates. But honestly, hearing Sunny give advice on emotional regulation is kind of hilarious. That's like Ryan Chamberlain giving advice on how to be a good neighbor. Too soon. It's always too soon with Ryan. But Jason isn't hearing it. He's spiraling. And frankly, watching Steve Burton play angry and guilty is always a treat. Even if I'm tired of the characters making the same mistakes over and over, what do you guys think? Is Jason actually going to do something about it, or is he just going to break a glass and stare moodily out the window? But wait, while Jason is busy beating himself up, his kid is, well, being a Quartermain Morgan Corinthos hybrid. Danny Morgan. Can we talk about Danny for a second? The kid is getting sneaky according to the spoilers. He's going to show off his creativity, and by creativity, the spoilers imply he's helping Charlotte Cassadine sneak over to see Valentine. Oh, Charlotte. I swear, that girl has been 35 years old since she was 10. And Danny helping her, this feels like trouble. Like setting the carriage house on fire level of trouble. Remember when we were worried about them just dating? Now they're plotting. And Alexis Davis, who bless her heart tries so hard, is going to drop a hint to Jason later about some trouble. Is it about Danny, or is it about Willow Kane's latest blackmail threat? God, Willow. I can't even with her lately. Remember when she was the sweet school teacher? Now she's blackmailing people. I mean, I guess it's character growth, but it feels more like character assassination. Or maybe I'm just cranky. But if Alexis is tipping off Jason, you know it's bad. And if it involves Danny, Jason is going to go from guilty sad mode to Terminator dad mode in about 3 seconds. Speaking of bad ideas, let's talk about Carly. Carly Spencer. Or is it Corinthos again? I lose track. Honestly, does it matter? It's Carly. And Carly has a risky plan. Shocking, I know. Stop the presses. Carly is doing something dangerous. She's at her house telling Valentine Cassadine that there's one reason not to do something. What does that even mean? Is she threatening him, seducing him, negotiating with Valentine? It could be all three. But here's the kicker. Carly already played the Charlotte card to stop Valentine from going back to Wyndemere. But now she's offering to go over there, times herself. Asterisk. Why, Carly, why? Wyndemere is cursed. We all know this. You don't just pop over to Spoon Island to see what's going on. Especially not when Jen Sidwell is involved. And yes, Sidwell is back. The villain from the Nixon Falls days. The guy who wanted to kill everyone. Yeah, that guy. And he's at Wyndemere, or at least he's involved. The spoilers say Carly is going to head to Sidwell's door. This is going to end badly. I can feel it. She's walking right into a trap. And you just know Jason is going to have to save her, which will interrupt his self-loathing session about Anna, and then the cycle continues. It's the circle of life in Port Charles. But seriously, who actually believes this is going to end well for Carly? No one. Absolutely no one. And speaking of disasters, let's move on to the love quadrangle from hell, or whatever we're calling this. Jen Sidwell, Lucy Coe, Ava Jerome, Mess. So Jen Sidwell has rejected Lucy's ultimatum. Which, let's be real, who rejects Lucy Coe? She's a legend. But apparently Sidwell isn't impressed. He's essentially choosing Ava Jerome. Oh, Lucy is fuming. She is absolutely livid. And the spoilers say she's going to lash out at Ava. Can we just pause and appreciate the potential of a Lucy versus Ava showdown? I mean, Maura West and Lynn Herring. That is soap opera gold. Lucy is going to be throwing jabs about Sidwell, wanting an upgrade and getting one with Ava. Ouch. That's low, Lucy. But also, kind of funny. I mean, Ava is definitely an upgrade in the scary department. Lucy will smack you with a purse. Ava will replace your martini with poison and smile while you drink it. Ava, of course, isn't afraid. She's Ava. She's been through Ryan Chamberlain, Nicholas Cassadine, and Sonny Corinthos. Angry librarian. Cosmetics mogul isn't gonna scare her. But Lucy says revenge is brewing. And when Lucy gets revengey, things usually get chaotic. Remember the nurses' ball disasters? Yeah. Expect something like that, but with more shouting. Now let's shift gears to the younger-ish crowd. Molly Lansing Davis. Okay, I have thoughts. Many thoughts. The spoilers say Molly is going to sarcastically thank Christina for tanking her relationship with Cody Bell. Wait. Pause. Are we still doing the Molly and Cody thing? Really? I know I should be over it by now. It's kaksituhatta. Kaksikumenta kuusi. Things change. But Molly and Cody. It still feels like the writers threw darts at a board and said, let's pair the lawyer with the cowboy. And now Molly is complaining that Christina ruined it. Apparently this is about the manuscript. You know, the romance novel Molly wrote, the one based on Cody, which, side note, kinda cringe Molly. Just saying. Christina kicked off all the drama with it. Maybe she leaked it. Or mocked it. I forget the exact details of last week's fight, because honestly, the Davis sisters fighting gives me a headache. But now, Molly is blaming Christina for her love life falling apart. Christina, being Christina, is going to offer advice on how to fix it. Because if there's one person who has a track record of stable, healthy relationships, it's Christina Corinthos Davis. That was sarcasm, in case you couldn't tell. But here's the weird part. Tracy Quartermaine is also involved. Tracy is going to give Cody guidance. Once Cody updates her on the character Molly, based on him, Tracy is going to argue that what happens in real life is up to him. I love Tracy. She's the only person in this town who makes sense half the time. And hearing her give life advice to Cody Bell is the dynamic I didn't know I needed. She's probably going to tell him to stop whining and just go get the girl if he wants her. Or maybe she'll tell him to run for the hills. With Tracy, it's a coin toss. But at least she's direct. Okay, let's talk about Wyndemere again. Because Lucas Jones is there. Lucas. I'm so glad he's back. I've missed him. But he seems irritated. He's asking what someone would know about Marco Rios' business. Marco Rios. Sidwell's son. The gay lawyer mob prince, I think that's his title now. He and Lucas have this weird history, right? They dated, or almost dated, and now Lucas is at Wyndemere asking questions. The spoilers ask if Lucas will have a run-in with Pascal, who, or wait for it, face off with Britt Westbourne. Britt Westbourne. Okay, I need a minute. I know she's back. I know Kelly Thiebaud returned, and we're all supposed to just accept that she didn't die from the hook. Which, by the way, I'm still not totally over the explanation for that. Did they ever fully explain it, or did we just get a magic WSB serum handwave? Whatever. But seeing Britt Westbourne in the spoilers still gives me a little jolt. She's at Wyndemere. Why is she working with Sidwell? Is she being held there? The spoilers say Lucas might face off with her. That implies conflict. Are they fighting over Marco, or is Britt just being the Brit we know and love? If Lucas and Britt share a scene, the snark levels are going to be off the charts. They are two of the best snarkers in Port Charles. I hope they just sit around drinking wine and judging everyone else. That's the show I want to watch. But seriously, what is Britt doing at Wyndemere? And does this connect to Carly's risky plan? If Carly shows up and finds Britt there, oh man, the history there, the Jason of it all. Remember when Britt and Jason were a thing, and then Carly needed him, and yeah. If those two run into each other, expect fireworks. And let's not forget the Sidwell connection. If Marco is Sidwell's son, and Lucas is involved with Marco and Britt is there, is Britt working for Sidwell? That would be a twist. A terrible, heartbreaking twist, but a twist. Back to the dangerous road Carly is headed down. The spoilers end with a warning. Stay tuned for any disturbing news to come. Disturbing news. Great. Just what we need. Is someone going to die? Is it going to be a fake out? Is Sidwell going to throw someone off the parapet? It's been a while since we had a good parapet toss. We're due. I don't know, you guys. I'm looking at these spoilers and I'm feeling exhausted, excited, a mix of both. It feels like the show is winding up for something big for February sweeps. All the pieces are moving. Jason is angry, Carly is reckless, the villains are villaining, and the Davis girls are fighting. It's classic GH. But sometimes I wonder, do the writers have a plan, or are they just seeing what sticks? Like the Molly Cody thing. Are they committed to that? Really? And this Sidwell stuff? Is he the new big bad, or is he just fodder for Sonny to defeat in 2 weeks? And what about Anna Jason is so worried about her? Is she ever coming back from France? Or wherever she is, I swear she's been dealing with the past for 3 years now. Anyway, I'm rambling. I need more coffee. Here's my prediction for Wednesday 1. Jason yells. A vase breaks. R. Carly gets caught at Wyndemere. Sen. Lucy throws a drink at Ava. Ava doesn't flinch. S. Britt says something devastatingly mean to Lucas, but with love. Woo. We all roll our eyes at Molly and Cody, but secretly root for them because we're suckers for romance. What do you guys think? Are you Team Lucy or Team Ava? Do you care about Marco Rios? And seriously, is Britt Westbourne actually evil now? Or just misunderstood? Let me know in the comments. I'll be here refreshing the page and trying to figure out why I'm still so addicted to this show after all these years. It's a sickness, really. But hey, at least we have each other. Until tomorrow, General Hospital fans, keep your meds close and your evil twins closer. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. Wait, one last thing before I hit publish. Did I mention the Danny Charlotte thing enough? Because that really worries me. Valentin is not a good influence. If those two kids start running the Cassadine Empire, we are all doomed. Doomed. Okay, now I'm done. Maybe. See ya.